ShartimusPrime, reading comics, toys are hella sick, hella whacking it, taking bad hits, taking bad shit, Subscribe for
You're a footman, oh my goodness. Hey, what's up you guys? ShartimusPrime here, doing another Marvel Legends action figure review on the Captain America Civil War movie Walmart exclusive Winter Soldier. If you're trying to pick up your Marvel Legends, you can get them at
Big. Get your big badass toys at BigBadToyStore.com. Click the link in the description below.
Thanks so much, Chew, for making this review possible. I really appreciate it, man, especially because there's very few Walmarts in the San Francisco Bay Area, none around my place. Here's the packaging right over there. It says Civil War. You get the Walmart exclusive sticker on the side. You can see Sebastian Stan. Same thing on the other side, and then you can see the figure on the back. There's a read-up. If you want to read it, go ahead and pause it now. Keep in mind, you can see a photo gallery of images of the packaging and all other kinds of pictures of the figure over at MarvelousNews.com. Now, looking at this figure right over here, man, I like it, but I dislike it all at the same time. We also got a Winter Soldier from the Winter Soldier movie right over here, and I like these two the same, actually. I like the head sculpt more on this one, but this figure right over here isn't too bad itself. Anyway, this guy comes with a couple accessories, so let's take a closer look at those, and then we'll take a closer look at the Winter Soldier. So I have several complaints about this figure, and the weapons don't really bother me too much on their own. I actually like having the blade right over here painted with black. I think that's really cool. We did get some paint over here that's not supposed to be there, I think. I think this thing is actually black plastic with the brown paint on the handle, so I may have that backwards. But yeah, looking at the pistol right over here, or his Glock anyway, looks pretty good. I like it, you know. There's no barrel right there, though. There's no hole for it. But anyway, his hands holding these things is a little tricky for the left hand. The right hand holds both of them just fine. So you can get the gun right in there, and you can have him hold the knife right over there. That works out fine. But he can't hold the knife with his left hand, and that kind of sucks. And I really wish we'd gotten interchangeable hands right here for the second time around, you know? I wish you can have a fist with this metal arm. And unfortunately, there is no weapon storage for these weapons. That really bothers me a lot. And we have the fake weapon right over here, which we'll take a closer look at in a second. But let's get on to the head sculpt over here, which looks pretty damn good, man. I can't really complain about the head sculpt. That really looks like Sebastian Stan to me. I think that is just spot on. The likeness is just perfect, I think. I really like it a lot. And the paint isn't too bad either. I have one little complaint about the paint, and that's just the missing paint right over here on the part of his hair. That bothers me a little bit. I don't know. I might try to touch that up myself. But I love the 5 o'clock shadow. I think that looks really good. The blue paint for the eyes looks great as well. The eyebrows look pretty good to me. For the most part, I think the hair looks really nice, you know? I think they did a good job with this one. You get a little bit of flesh color right over there, trying to make it look like, you know, the forehead's popping through, which is good, you know? Kind of makes it look realistic. And we get color variation in the hair as well, so we get some brown over the black. I really dig that a lot. Love the color variation, man. Now for a face comparison, you can see the Winter Soldier version right there. Whoo, man! Yeah, does not look like the same person at all. This definitely looks a lot more film accurate. But looking at the rest of the figure, I'm not really too stoked about it. I don't know. It looks alright. I think the sculpting's pretty good. The left arm is exactly the same as the Winter Soldier version. The paint came out really clean. I really like the metallic silver that they used over here. I feel like they added a little bit more black in the Winter Soldier version. It looks like there's just a little bit more black in those seams over there. But I don't know, I still like it. And then we have the black outlining on the star, which this one does not have. The arms are exactly the same on the right side as well. As far as paint goes, though, you know what I mean? They're totally different. I really like the wash on this one, though. I think that looks really cool. Then looking over here again on the figure we're reviewing today, we get this nice glossy black paint right over here for the straps. And then we get this boxy looking gun right over here. That is not removable. I hate that. Damn. It's like you gave weapon storage to a fake gun, but no weapon storage to the actual weapons. That really bothers me. Anyway, looking on the back over here, looks okay until you move the joint forward, which is, oh god, it's actually probably my biggest complaint about the figure is, boom, what the hell? Oh, come on, man, what the heck? And I showed this to the wife, and she was like, isn't it supposed to, like, shoot something out of his chest or something? Like, why does it do that? And I'm like, it's just garbage, it's terrible. It's a terrible design. Wow, look at that, dude. I guess he could attack people by falling backwards and stabbing them with the corner of his back. Oh, that's so weak. jeez. And then when you lift all the way up over here, it's not sculpted or painted all the way through, so I'm really bummed out about that. But we do get a lot of nice textured sculpt throughout this new upper torso. The legs are the same though. We don't get the same belt over here, but yeah, the legs are really exactly the same thing. So, you know, it's a reprinted figure with a different paint job for the most part. You know, that's why I can't be that excited over it. The head sculpt's really where it's at with this piece. Aside from that weird back thing, I don't have many other complaints about the articulation. I feel like his head looks up fairly well, especially for having the long hair right there, so that's pretty cool. Can move his head downward, you get side-to-side movement over here, and a little bit of neck pivot, yeah. His shoulders move outward that much on this side as well, so that's pretty cool. You can move them downward only that far though. They rotate forward, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist move side to side, they hinge up and down. We get the crazy ab crunch with the stabbing back. It only moves back that much. I want to compare the torso articulation. So this one actually doesn't move back nearly as much, and it does move forward almost as much as this one. So this does have more ab crunching movement overall compared to the Winter Soldier version. It's just that it looks so freaking weird over here. Oh, what the hell, man? Anyway, you get a swivel right here at the waist. One other thing I kind of want to gripe about is that this belt is kind of weird trying to figure out exactly what part is the center, you know? You can move it around as you like, but is this the center of the belt? Or, I'm not sure. I think that's it right there. Anyway, the hips move outward that far, can kick forward that much, move back that much, upper thigh cut, double jointed knees, and no boot rotation, but as ankles move down, they move up only a little bit. If you want to move it up more than that so you could stand on one foot, you kind of have to shimmy that up there, so it's a little tough. And you want to be careful about gumming that up right over there, which has happened to me a little bit. And it also has great ankle pivot. And then to fulfill the request of many of my viewers that are also viewers of the late Glenn Webb, here's the figure at his widest stance possible with both feet flat on the floor. Check the description below for the GoFundMe. Now to measure out this 6-inch scale figure, you can see that the Winter Soldier is standing a little over 6.5 inches tall. Now for your Winter Soldier comparison, we have the comic book version of the Winter Soldier over here from the Black Widow 2-pack. I guess this was a TRU exclusive from 2009. This was a while ago. And then we have the Winter Soldier movie figure right over here. And if you want to see some head swapping action between these two, you can check it out right now. And that looks pretty cool. I really like this one a lot more, right? With the head swap like this, that looks just better because this figure has so much more paint on it, and I don't know, it just looks more detailed out. In case you want to put one of the heads on this figure over here, that doesn't really work out so well. His neck is extra long over here, but you can get the head just resting on this body. Then to compare Bucky to a couple of his teammates, we have Falcon and we have Captain America. Kind of funny with both of these, they are both missing a little bit of paint on the hair of each of them. So it's good to know that Hasbro's all about equality, right? Then here's the Winter Soldier next to the Marvel Legends Big Time Letdown Spider-Man. Then here's the Winter Soldier with both weapons in hand. You know, not looking too bad. I can't say this is a terrible figure, but if you already have the Winter Soldier version of this figure, then you're kind of just buying a head sculpt over here, really. So, I don't know. I can't say I highly recommend it. I'm most likely just going to go with a head swap for how he's going to look in my display. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. Click any of the boxes popping up over here if you want more shirt all over your face. If you have not yet hit the subscribe button, please do so. Next week I will be reviewing the Marvel Select Winter Soldier, so stay tuned for that. If you want to check out my last two videos, go ahead and click either of the boxes popping up right over there. And if you want to stay in touch with me, go ahead and check me out on the Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to go to marvelousnews.com for the latest in Marvel-related news and a photo gallery of images from this review. I'll catch you guys later. Peace!
Posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures every day. I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, I'm posing action figures, it's okay.
That's crispy.
It's just that we're missing. My finger just overshot it.